Limited is a mega hardware, providing all your building materials from foundation to finish at affordable prices. For general inquiries, orders and quotations, call us at 638-7555 or 638-8558. The management and staff of Sankhya Television would like to say a warm and special thank you to Miss Veena Ramsaran for her continued support of Sankhya Television and the promotion of Sanatan Dharma. May Bhagwan shower his choicest blessings on you and yours. Glenn's Wrecking Services, located at Four Roads Junction, Mission Road, Freeport. Telephone 755-2623 or 315-6663. Jyoti Puja Store of Light Pole number 542, Southern Main Road, Cheese Village, near the Triangle. For all puja materials, murtis, dry goods, pottery, and much more. Telephone 671-3849. Sankhya Television would like to thank the management and staff of Sigubin Enterprises Limited, located at Light Pole number 84, St. Lucian Main Road, Diego Martin. Telephone 637-1221 and 632-4371. Thank you for your continued support of Sankhya Television and the promotion of Sanatan Dharma.
Mahashivratri, the Akashvani Dharma Sabha of Trinidad and Tobago welcome you this night to our Mahashivratri observance, February 28, 2022. The music you are hearing in the background is being rendered by members of the Akashvani Dharma Sabha of Trinidad and Tobago, which is made up of the following members: synthesizer player Narayan Danlal of Derrick Road, Chase Village; harmonium player and singer Ramkitun Ramdat of Chiklan Village, Freeport; dolak player Rishi Baglu of Chiklan Village, Freeport; bassman and guitarist Pran Deepu of Derrick Road, Chase Village. Singers are Savitri Silal Nanan of El Carmen, St. Helena; Alison Deonarine of Farak Avenue, El Socorro; Zelina Tula of Prisal Crown Trace East; Danmati Rupnarine of Limehead Road, Chase Village; Reshma Maraj of New Jersey, who is here for a short while to sing with us and to observe Mahashivratri with us. Technical operator and singer Shiva Danlal. Our puja will be conducted by Deputy Spiritual Leader of the Akashvani Dharma Sabha of Trinidad and Tobago, Pundit Deonarine of 335 Mission Road, Freeport. And he would be assisted by trainee Pundit Devendra Mohanlal of Tunapuna and trainee Pundit Devan Mohammed of Orchard Gardens, Shagwanas, accompanied by his wife Ariana Sampat. Our discourse would be given by Vyas Pundit Vishnu Deonarine, spiritual leader of the Akashvani Dharma Sabha of Trinidad and Tobago of 337 Mission Road, Freeport. I am your presenter, Primiti Baldev of 337 Mission Road, Freeport. And now we begin with our opening prayer led by Ms. Alison Deonarine and Savitri Silal Nanan. Thank you.
लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भावहरणं सर्वलोकैकनाथं। ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम।
We now call on Ram Kisun Ramdas to sing a bhajan first. Hey Sharadema.
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ। तू स्वर्ग की देवी, संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। तू स्वर्ग की देवी, संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। हम है अकेले, हम है अधूरे, तेरी शरण हम हमें प्यार दे माँ। ये शारदे माँ, ये शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। ये शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ। मुनियों ने समझी, गुनियों ने जाने, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। मुनियों ने समझी, गुनियों ने जाने, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने, विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ,
अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
तू स्वर्ग की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। स्वर्ग की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। हम है अकेले, हम है अधूरे, तेरी शरण हम हमें प्यार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें प्यार शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ। तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे। तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे। मन से हमारे मिटाते अंधेरे, हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ।
अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ,
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ।
We now call on Savitri Silal Nanan for a bhajan.
शिव शंकर को जिसने पूजा, उसका ही उद्धार हुआ। अंतकाल को भवसागर में उसका बेड़ा पार हुआ। शिव शंकर को जिसने पूजा, उसका ही उद्धार हुआ। शिव शंकर को जिसने पूजा, उसका ही उद्धार हुआ। उसका बेड़ा पार हो। बोले शंकर की पूजा करो, ध्यान चरणों में इसके धरो। हर हर महादेव शिव शंभो, हर हर महादेव शिव शंभो, हर हर महादेव शिव शंभो, हर हर महादेव शिव शंभो। शिव शंभु, हर हर महादेव शिव शंभु, हर हर महादेव शिव शंभु, हर हर महादेव शिव शंभु। शिव शंभु हर हर महादेव शिव शंभु हर हर महादेव शिव शंभु हर हर महादेव शिव शंभु।
I now call on Zelina Tulla for your bhajan.
मंगल मूर्ति राम दुलारे आन परा अब तेरे द्वारे हे बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण मंगल मूर्ति राम दुलारे आन पराप तेरे द्वारे हे बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण। तीनों लोक तेरा उजियारा दुखियों का तूने काज सवारा तीनों लोक तेरा उजियारा दुखियों का तूने काज सवारा हे जगवंदन हे श्रीनंदन हे जगवंदन हे श्रीनंदन कष्ट हरो हे कृपालिधान कष्ट हरो हे कृपालिधान मंगल मूर्ति राम दुलारे आन पराप तेरे द्वारे हे बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण। तेरे द्वारे जो भी आया दुखियों का तूने काज सवारा तेरे द्वारे जो भी आया दुखियों का तूने काज सवारा दुर्गम काज नावनहारे दुर्गम काज नावनहारे मंगल में दी जो वरदान मंगल में दी जो वरदान मंगल मूर्ति राम दुलारे आन पराप तेरे द्वारे हे बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण। तेरा सुमिरन हनुमत वीरा
I now call on Divinity Deonarine for a bhajan.
जपना मुख से होले होले ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय। जब तब में ही सच्चा सुख है प्यारे नाचन भर से पतित पावन नाम है उसका उसके नाम के झल से जीवन की चढ़िया ढोले ओ नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय।
I now call on Shiva Danlal for a bhajan.
दर्शन हो माँ तेरे सबकी अभिलाषा है मन मेरा हो तुम सबके तुमसे ही आशा है जय जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जय जगदम्बे माँ आओ माँ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ प्यारी माँ संसार तो माया है कभी धूप कभी छाया है एक दिन उस जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है क्या रंग है जीवन का क्या रूप है मानव का तुम ज्ञान भरा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा उपकार करो दुर्गा तुम विनती सुनो सबकी कल्याण करो सबका सरराह झुका करके उपकार करो दुर्गा उपकार करो दुर्गा तुम विनती सुनो सबकी
I now call on Reshma Maharaj for a bhajan.
Hare
call on Alice Deonarine for a bhajan.
मत कर तू अभिमान नरबंदी झूठी तेरी शान रे मत कर तू अभिमान मत कर तू अभिमान नरबंदी झूठी तेरी शान रे मत कर तू अभिमान तेरे जैसे लाखों आए लाखों इस माटी ने खाए तेरे जैसे लाखों आए लाखों इस माटी ने खाए ग्रहण नाम निशान निर्बंधे मत कर तू अभिमान मत कर तू अभिमान निर्बंधे झूठी तेरी शान रे मत कर तू अभिमान तेरे पास है हीरे मोती मेरे मन मंदिर में ज्योति तेरे पास है हीरे ज्योति मेरे मन मंदिर में ज्योति कौन हुआ दरबार निर्बंधे मत कर तू अभिमान मत कर तू अभिमान निर्बंधे झूठी तेरी शान रे मत कर तू अभिमान मत कर तू अभिमान मत कर तू अभिमान
I now call on Savitri Silal Nanan for a bhajan.
ईश्वर सत्य है सत्य ही शिव है शिव ही सुंदर है जाना देखो जीवन जो उजागर है सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम 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 सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम सुंदरम सुंदरम
सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं ईश्वर सत्य है सत्य ही शिव है शिव ही सुंदर है सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं
I now call on Zelina Tula for a button.
बोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय
भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय
बोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय
भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय
बोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय
भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय
बोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय बोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय
भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय
दम 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 रूप जय
दम 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 डमरू बजे
दम 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 रूप जय
दम दम धम धम डमरू बजे
भोलेनाथ शिव शंभु भजे
भोलेनाथ शिव शंभु बजे
दम 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 रूप जय
दम 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 डमरू बजे
दम 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 रूप जय
दम 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 डमरू बजे
भोलेनाथ शिव शंभु भजे
भोलेनाथ शिव शंभु बजे
घन 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 घंटा बजे
गण 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 घन घंटा भजे
घन 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 घंटा बजे
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 काशीनाथ शिव शंभु भजे
काशीनाथ शिव शंभु भजे
दम 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 रूप जय
दम 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 डमरू बजे
घन 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 घंटा बजे
घन 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 घंटा बजे
भोलेनाथ शिव शंभु भजे
भोलेनाथ शिव शंभु भजे
दम 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 रूप जय
दम दम धम धम डमरू भजे
दम 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 रूप जय
दम 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 डमरू बजे
भोलेनाथ शिव शंभु भजे
भोलेनाथ शिव शंभु भजे
दम 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 दम
डमरू बजे
दम 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 रूप जय भोलेनाथ शिव शंभु भजे भोलेनाथ शिव Shambhu Bhaje.
I now call on Reshma Maharaj for another bhajan. Let us all stand for Arati, which will be led by Alison Deonarine, which will be performed by Pamela Deonarine of Olive Grove, McQueen, Cooper.
Om Jai Shiva Omkara Prabhu Hare Shiva Omkara Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva Aradhangi Dhara Om Jai Shiva Omkara. Yakshmala, Vanmala, Mundmala Dhari, Swami Mundmala Dhari, Chandanam Nikamarlochana, Chandanam Nikamarlochana, Bhale Shashidhari, Om Jai
devotees, you may take your seat. And now we will have a bhajan, Om Namah Shivaya by Zalina Tula. Introduce to you Vyas Pundit Vishnu Deonarine, spiritual leader of the Akashvani Dharma Sabha of Trinidad and Tobago. And Punditji, I would like to ask this question. What is Shivaraatri all about? And what is the benefits of doing this puja? We would all like to hear that answer. Thank you.
Umapati Mahadev ki jai. Well, Primity, you have asked a very lovely and appropriate question. I am sure the audience is well aware of what Shivaraatri is. But what I will do tonight, to answer that question, I would go to a holy Ramayana and I would quote an incident where the Almighty Lord Bhagwan Sri Ramachandraji, when he was searching for Mother Sita and he began to walk through the landmass of India, from the northern part of India, in the city of Ayodhya, he walked southwards with bears and monkeys and devotees behind him, following him. And they walked until they reached a point called Ramnad at the southern tip of India. And when they reached Ramnad, they were confronted by the vast Indian Ocean. So the Lord thought to himself, now, so many of my devotees are following me, and they want to cross this ocean. I can perform a miracle for me to go. And so others, like Hanuman and Jamwant and so on. But for the other bears and monkeys and citizens that follow me, they can't perform that miracle. So I think we would have to construct a bridge. So the bridge was constructed. It took 5 days, and the bridge was 800 miles in length. And when the bridge was completed, the Lord looked at the bridge and he smiled. And he thought to himself, before I set foot upon that bridge to go across to Lanka Puri, there is something I want to do. The Lord now is talking to all his devotees in the same way I'm speaking to you. So the Lord was speaking to his devotees. And now we're going to hear from our Ramayana what the Lord said to his devotees before he stepped foot upon that bridge. Let's hear with Chaupai. looking at the place around and looking at the beautiful bridge, the Lord told bears and monkeys and all his devotees, Paramaramya Uttamya Dharani. This is a very beautiful place. A very beautiful place in which I would like to perform a certain ritual. And what is that ritual? With the environment around me, with all the beautiful mountains, lovely flowering trees, rishis around, devotees around, the Lord thought to himself, there's a burning desire in my heart to establish a shivling at this point in Ramnad, just at the beginning of the bridge. I want to worship Lord Shiva before I make that move from this point to the other point in my life. Devotees of God, the Lord is going to cross the Indian Ocean to go to Lankapuri. And what he taught, before I cross, it is my desire to worship Lord Shiva. When you have missions in your life, to devotees of God, and you have to cross from one point to another point, you have to leave one part of the earth to go to another part. You have to leave one house to go to another house. You have to leave one village to go to another village. It's a good example here, devotees of God, set by the Almighty Lord to worship that divine Bhagwan Sri Ramachandraji. Umapati Mahadev ki jai. So the Lord thought to himself, well, there are no shivlings here for me to worship Lord Shiva. There are no murtis here for me to worship Lord Shiva. So what the Lord did, just by the seaside, he took up sand and he shaped it in the form of a lake. And when he shaped it, he told the rishis and munis, go there and look there. Very educated rishis and munis in the forest who know the Vedas. Bring them for me here, and I want them to make this heap of sand here in the form of the shivling divine. After which I will perform puja upon it. Umapati Mahadev ki jai. Devotees of God, the Lord is going to make it divine. You too have that power in you to take up heaps of sands or rocks or pieces of wood or anything and shape it into the form of a shivling and make it divine. So people will say, Pundit, but the Lord has that power. He can make anything divine. But don't you remember? God created you in his own image and likeness. Don't you know that? That what God could do, you could also do. If God has power in him and he created you like him, then you too have power in you. If God could perform miracles and he created you like him, you too can perform miracles. So that you in your own way, when you have that desire just like Bhagwan Sri Ramachandraji, to worship Lord Shiva, whatever is available, whether it be sand, whether it be wood, we have evidence here in a book called the Ling Puran, that in ancient days, when people wanted to create murtis of Lord Shiva and shivlings, they took sand, they took clay, they took pieces of wood. Those who could afford it used gold and silver and so on. But the material from which that shivling is made is not important. What is important is what you do in front of that shivling. That is what is important. So that if a man makes a golden murti of Lord Shiva, because he is materially rich, and there's a poor old lady in the village there, and she says, what is available to me is a little bit of dirt. I am going to make a murti of Lord Shiva. Do you think the Lord Bhagavan Sri Sadashiv is going to watch that wealthy man and say he made a better murti and I'm going to give him more blessings? It doesn't operate that way, I want to tell you. The Lord is looking for bhakti or devotion, so that you in your position, you have that power in you. Even if you buy a little murti from the puja store, you can take that murti and recite Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Let the vibrations from your body touch that murti, and you would see the face of God. You would consecrate that murti and make it divine. How you think mandirs are divine places? By going regularly in the mandir, when you people go and you chant the name of God, and you perform your pujas, and you read your Ramayans and have satsang, you have created that divinity in that place. And so much, when other people walk in there, they would tell you, I can feel the spirituality there. What's the reason? You have created it because of the bhakti or devotion that is within you. And so the Lord took up the sand from by the seaside, and he sent to get the rishis and the munis to come and to consecrate it, to bless it. Let's see what happens. Chopai. after the rishis and munis came in, Vamdev and Vashishta said, they blessed, so to speak, they blessed the Murti, and the Lord decided he would explain now to those around why he wants to worship Lord Shiva. Well, there's a little secret here. Ravan was a great bhakta or devotee of Lord Shiva. And because of Ravan's great power, because of his devotion, he got the power. But when he got the power, he utilized the power in a negative way to do evil things. The one who gave Ravan that power is Bhagwan Shiv himself. And so Sri Ramchandraji thought to himself, I am going to that same one who gave Ravan that power and ask that same one to assist me. This time, not to do negative things, but to do positive and divine things. So Bhagwan Sri Ramchandraji decided now he would pray to Lord Shiva. And he began to explain. Devotees, he said, I am worshipping Lord Shiva, but I am Sri Ramchandraji. I am that Lord of the universe. And how come am I worshipping Lord Shiva? So the Lord cleared it up. He said, if anybody is hostile to Lord Shiva and they go to turn to him, Sri Ramchandraji, to worship, they are making a great error in life. On the other hand, if anybody comes and they hate me and they decide to worship Lord Shiva, they too are making a great error in life. So that brings me to an important point here. In Trinidad, there are different sects of Hindus. Some are called Shivites. They worship Lord Shiva. And some are called Ramanandi. They worship Sri Ram. Some are called Vaishnavas. They worship Bhagwan Vishnu. The Lord is making it clear to his devotees, saying, there is no difference between myself and the others. We are the same but are called by different names. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanar bhavati bharata. Whenever there is a decline in righteousness and evil pervades the world, I, that divine, take a particular form to suit the kind of evil that take place and come and put the wrongs right. And because of that, when I take a different form, I am called by a different name. But it's truth and in fact, I am the same. So that if you have two mandirs in the village, one is a Shiv mandir, you call it a Shiv Narayani mandir, and one is a Ramanandi mandir, and the two Pundits in the mandir start to argue with each other. Sri Ramchandraji said, Ghor Narak mein jayenge. The most terrible hell they would fall into. Because of their ignorance, they have created division in society. I always tell people that one of the dangers of religion is that it separates citizens of the universe. Instead of bringing unity, it creates divisions. the leaders of all religious sects or denominations, sometimes they encourage it too. But you see what happens? There is something that is called Vedanta philosophy that few pundits and other people, religious leaders, did not study. And because of that, they see a lot of differences in religion. But when one studies Vedanta philosophy, he goes to a higher level of thinking and he sees a unity among all religions. And what is that unity? I will tell you here tonight. When the Hindus rise in the morning, when the Christians rise in the morning, when the Muslims rise in the morning, and when others rise in the morning, we have to enjoy that same one sunshine. Is there a separate sunshine for the Muslim or for the Hindu or for the Christian? God is reminding us, you are one people. I did not separate you. I am going to give you the same thing for you to enjoy. And so the same air to breathe in. He did not make a special air for the Muslims, nor for the Christians, nor for the Hindus. The Lord said, you are one in my sight. I give you the same air to breathe. I give you the same rainfall, the same seasons, the same crops, the same food to eat, the same earth to live upon. And even when you die, there's another thing. You go to the cemeteries, one section for the Muslims, one section for the Christians, another section for the Hindus, and sometimes they cremate. What you dividing? It's the same earth. Who could divide the earth? Who? Nobody has that power to divide what God has created. Nobody. And so the Lord is speaking here, and He's telling the devotees, there is no difference whether you worship me, Sri Ramchandraji, or you worship Lord Shiva. For we are the same that came at different times in different forms to perform different functions. And so the Lord continues. Chopai. जो गंगा जल आन devotees of God. The Lord said to the people, devotees around, you see the shivling here made out of sand? I want to tell you something. Jora Meshwara Darashana Kari hai, Sotanu Taji Mama Loka Siddhari hai. If anybody should look at that shivling and visualize Lord Shiva in it, think of Lord Shiva and feel that you're seeing Lord Shiva in it. When you die and go, you go to the realms of the heavenly paradise, and nobody would have to perform after that ceremonies for you. I repeat, nobody would have to perform after that ceremonies for you. Why? You have already merged with God. What you want after that ceremonies for? You know something, devotees of God? Just a few minutes off. You know, in this time of COVID, many people came to me and said, Pundit ji, mother has died or father has died or brother. And because of COVID, we can't do everything. Can you, Pundit, find a way to do everything on the day of the funeral? So I said, well, that's not a problem. But some people said, Pundit, are you not going to create a problem for us? What would happen if after that ceremonies are not done? The shaving and the bandara and so on. So I said, hold it right there. I am the Pundit who study Vedanta philosophy, and I'm going to compare religions now. How come the Muslims, when they die, they don't do bandara and shaving, and God not vexing with them, and the spirit not come and choking them? How when the Christians, they die, nobody do shaving and bandara for them? And no spirit choke them in the night, and God is not annoyed with them? If they could do it, we could do it too. So I said, I'll do the funeral for you. And during the service, I would offer Bhagavad Gita in the name of that departed. Gita Danam, Maha Danam. The greatest dan or offering you could make is that of a Bhagavad Gita. Not a cow like all them funders make only go and buy. Go and buy a cow for $4,000 after your mother died. And some cruel man called a pundit tell you, if you don't buy the cow, your mother's soul not going to heaven. How Muslims do have to buy cow? Oh, but the Vishnu is very open. I studied Vedanta and I'm coming out clean. How the Christians do have to buy cow? Why only the Hindus have to buy cow? And when the day of the funeral reaches, the cost of the funeral is so high. Then some man call up and come and tell you to go and buy a cow for additional $4,000-$5,000. Then people heartless. It is a shame that pundits do that. Instead of they giving to the poor people, assisting the poor bereaved families, they want to press the poor people and say, go buy a cow. Otherwise, the mother's soul not going to reach God. When the great books tell us, Gita Danam, Maha Danam, the greatest gift or dana or offering you could make is that of a Bhagavad Gita. And they exploit you under the devotees of God. Unfortunately, we listen and we go buy cow and we offer. So the devotees of God, what is happening here? It's just a by the way point I was making. The Lord is saying, if you look at this shivling, and you could see Lord Shiva in it, when you die and go, no after that ceremonies. So I have the habit that when we get up in the morning, there's a Lord Shiva picture in front of us. And our eyes are open. First thing we fall upon is Lord Shiva. Secondly, he said, Jo Ganga Jala Ani Charai, So Sayuja Mukti Narupai. And this is the secret of Shivaraatri. And I want to listen very attentively. The Lord said, if you take Ganga Jal or pure water, Ganga Jal, the Lord mentioned that because he spoke to the people in India. But whatever is available in your country where you live, you use that to worship God. Because the divine created everything. So everything is divine. The Lord said, you take some pure water and you offer it upon that shivling. What happens? Your soul merges with that of Lord Shiva. It merges with Lord Shiva. The water is like a bridge that connects you to the divine. Get it, devotees of God? That is why when you make that offering upon the shivling, it must be a constant flow. Bridges are unbroken. Bridges are continuous. So that when you throw that flow of water upon the shivling from your hands with devotion in your mind, and you pour that water upon that shivling, you have created a connection between you and that divine Lord Shiva. So, devotees of God, tonight you have that opportunity. And I want you to make use of it. We of Akashvani Dharma Sabha have created that opportunity for you. And we have prepared everything that you would need. In case you run out, we have them here. And tonight, in a few minutes' time, devotees of God, when you go there at that shivling, under the guidance of Pundit Deonarine, my son, and our trainee Pundit, Videsh, from Tunapuna, what's his correct name? Devendra Mohanlal, and Devan Mohammed. Though he carries Mohammed, his heart is filled with bhakti and devotion. Put their hearts together, and they are going to invite you and show you what to do, guide you along. Tonight, devotees of God, the Lord performed the puja. And as he performed, you are going to perform. And while the Lord was performing his puja, a great miracle happened. Like a flash of lightning, Jaise bijali ke jyoti chamakati. Like a flash of lightning. In that spot where the shivling was consecrated, made of sand, the devotion was so powerful. The environment created such a vibration. The bhakti and everything put together drew Lord Shiva. And what he did? He appeared in front of the devotees and he blessed them. Let's see how it happened. Jaise bijali ki jyoti chamakati. This bhajan tells us that Lord Shiva appeared like a flash of lightning, dressed beautifully, with the 3 marks on his forehead, with a garland of snake around his neck, with a tiger skin around his waist, blessing the audience. See?
Jaise
So the bhajan told us that while the devotion and the puja to Lord Shiva was done, it was so powerful. There was so much devotion in it. It attracted Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva came, appeared in front of them, body white like ashes, with a crescent moon in his forehead, with a garland of snakes around him, with the tiger skin around his waist, with the damru and trishul in his hand, his throat blue in color, blessing everyone who were present. Umapati Mahadev ki jai. Tonight, devotees of God, I am sure as you do your puja, Lord Shiva is going to bless you. For those of you who have problems and difficulties, when you go by that Shivling tonight, and you make your offerings, and you put your devotion, Lord Shiva is going to sort you. Get your problems off your shoulders and make life happy for you. For those who have sicknesses that cannot be cured, put your faith and devotion into this God and get that spiritual divine touch in you as you worship, make offerings at the Shivling. Lord Shiva is going to cure your diseases and sicknesses. And for those of you who have hopes and desires that you want to have fulfilled, when you go there tonight in that Shivling and you put your devotion there, Lord Shiva is going to fulfill your hopes and desires. and make your life divine, spiritual, and happy. Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. I'm going to stop here, the grace of God. We are going to begin our offerings upon this evening. Veena Ramsaran, Krista Ramsaran Morgan are going to help Pundit Komal Deonarine, together with Videsh, together with Pundit Devan Mohammed, and the rest. And of course, Ariana Sampat.
क्षमा करो मेरी भूल, नाथ मैं हूँ चरणों में डूब, नाथ मैं हूँ चरणों में डूब। बस के अब स्वीकार करो मेरी असुरों में भूल, मैं हूँ चरणों में डूब, मैं हूँ चरणों में डूब। तुम सबका दुख जानो, तुम ही सबकी पीर हरो। मैं भी तुम्हारी दासी हूँ, मुझ पर भी कृपा करो, मुझ पर भी कृपा करो, मुझ पर भी कृपा करो। क्षमा करो मेरी भूल, नाथ मैं हूँ चरणों में डूब, नाथ मैं हूँ चरणों में डूब। बस के अब स्वीकार करो मेरी असुरों में भूल, मैं हूँ चरणों में डूब, मैं हूँ चरणों में डूब, मैं हूँ चरणों में डूब। मीठे रस से भरियो रे राधा रानी लागे, ओ राधा रानी लागे। अरे मन खारो खारो यमुना झीलो हो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भरियो रे राधा रानी लागे, राधा रानी लागे। मन खारो खारो यमुना जीनो पानी लागे। ओ मीठे रस से भरियो रे राधा रानी लागे, राधा रानी लागे। मन खारो खारो यमुना जीनो पानी लागे। यमुना जी को भारी भारी राधा गोरी घोरी, जय हो। यमुना जी को भारी भारी राधा गोरी घोरी, वृंदावन में धूम मचावे बरसाने की छोरी। ब्रज धामा राधा दुखी ब्रज रंग लागे, ब्रज रंग लागे। मन प्यारो प्यारो यमुना जी को पानी लागे। ओ मीठे रस से भरियो रे राधा मन मार मिश्री अब ही मिठाई ना भाभी मन मार मिश्री अब ही मिठाई अब ही रात तो रात नाम मिलाई विश्व भर की है रात फूल ठंडा फूल ठंडा मन प्यारो प्यारो यमुना जी पानी लागे ओ मीठे जैसे भैया राधा 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 मन कारो कारो यमुना जी पानी लागे ओ मीठे जैसे भैया राधा 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 मन कारो कारो यमुना जी पानी लागे ओ मन कारो कारो यमुना जी पानी लागे ओ मन कारो कारो यमुना जी पानी लागे
O Rama, O bolo Rama, bolo Rama, bolo Rama Rama, bolo re o bas ek Rama, bolo Rama, bolo Rama Rama, bolo re o
Rama, O Rama, O Rama, Rama, O Rama, O Rama.
भूल मिले जो तेरे चरणों की मैं घट घट हो जाऊं रे ओ तेरी शरण में आकर रामा सुख जीवन के पाऊं रे ओ सुख जीवन के पाऊं रे ओ मिलकर राम बोलो राम बोलो राम राम दुख हो या सुख मुख में मेरे सदा रहे तेरा नाम रे। ओ शारज मेरे भूजे बस एक जय सिया राम रे। ओ जय सिया राम रे। ओ मिलकर राम बोलो राम बोलो राम राम बोलो रे। ओ
सिया राम
जय
सिया राम सिया राम
सिया राम सिया राम।
मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ, मैं भी तुम्हारे संतान, प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो। मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ, तुम हो बड़े बलवान, प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो। मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ, तुम हो बड़े बलवान, प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो। मैं एक नन्हा सा। दम 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 डमरू बजाए, दम 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 डमरू बजाए, शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया दीप जगाए, शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। दम 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 डमरू बजाए, शिव शंकर कैलाशपति, युग युग सोया दीप जगाए, शिव शंकर कैलाशपति। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। dam 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 bajaya Shiv Shankar Kailaspati yuge yuge soya deep jalaye Shiv Shankar Kailaspati Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya bolo Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya bolo Om Namah Shivaya
शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ। स्वर की देवी संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा हर गीत तुझसे। तू स्वर की देवी संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा हर गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, तेरी शरण हमें प्यार दे माँ। हे शारदे, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ। राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम, जग में सच तेरो नाम। हे राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम। तू ही माता, तू ही पिता है, तू ही माता, तू ही पिता है, तू ही तो है राधा का श्याम। हे राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम। तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी, तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी, तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी। तेरे चरण में चारों धाम। हे राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम। तू ही बिगाड़े, तू ही सवारे, तू ही बिगाड़े, तू ही सवारे, इस जग के सारे काम। हे राम तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता, तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता, तू ही सुबह तू ही शाम, मेरा 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 बोल की पहली किरण ने आके द्वार पे तेरे शीश नवाया, चारों तरफ आनंद है छाया। ओ नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय। ओ नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय। ओ नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय। शिव मंदिर में शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। देवी देवता और बने बरतने हैं सब तुमको। नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय। हर हर महादेव।
ओम जय शिवा ओंकारा, प्रभु हर शिव ओंकारा, ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव, ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव, अर्धंगी धारा। ओम जय शिवा ओंकारा। यक्षमाला वनमाला मुंडमाला धारी, स्वामी मुंडमाला धारी। चंदन मृगमर लोचन, चंदन मृगमर लोचन, भाले शशिधारी। ओम जय शिवा ओंकारा, श्री
Devotees, you may take your seats.
Sankhya Television would like to thank the management and staff of Sigubin Enterprises Limited, located at Lightpole number 84, St. Lucian Main Road, Dago Martin. Telephone 637-1221 and 632-4371. Thank you for your continued support of Sankhya Television and the promotion of Sanatan Dharma. Jyoti Puja Store of Lightpole number 542, Sutton Main Road, Cheese Village, near the Triangle. For all puja materials, murtis, dry goods, pottery, and much more. Telephone 671-3849. Glenn's Wrecking Services, located at 4 Roads Junction, Mission Road, Freeport. Telephone 755-2623 or 315-6663. The management and staff of Sankhya Television would like to say a warm and special thank you to Miss Veena Ramsaran for her continued support of Sankhya Television and the promotion of Sanatan Dharma. May Bhagwan shower his choicest blessings on you and yours. Real Tough Builders Outlet Limited, Hardware and Home Superstore, located at 13 to 15 Boundary Road, San Juan, opposite the Aranguez North Secondary School. Real Tough Builders Outlet Limited is a mega hardware, providing all your building materials from foundation to finish at affordable prices. For general inquiries, orders and quotations, call us at 638-7555 or 638-8558. Sankhya Television is not only the first Hindu TV station in Trinidad and Tobago, but Sankhya TV also has the most coverage, where viewers enjoy Sankhya Television on Flow Channel 117, Green Dot Channel 13, Digicel Play Channel 17, Amplia